Okay, 2019, November 9th. Just leaving the driveway as we speak. Just wanted to kind of chronicle everything that's or will be going on this trip. As most of you know, this is my bucket list trip, and I will be driving 10 hours today and another 8 hours tomorrow on Sunday to get to camp. So I'll check in periodically. Hopefully I can find Mr. Biggie up in Canada. I can't seem to find him anywhere else, so I'll have to go to Canada. Check in later. Bye. Well, about halfway through driving for today, 5 hours in. It's gone pretty fast, actually. Not sure where exactly. I'm in Minnesota here, but I'm getting close to Moorhead, Minnesota. I believe people could use Moorhead, Minnesota. But, we got a cop up here. I wonder if he's going to Moorhead. Because, if he was going to Moorhead, look at there. There's a truck that passed me going 100 miles an hour. But, yeah, just checking in halfway through. Be coming up on Moorhead pretty soon. And I've been seeing a lot of deer hunters. Today is actually the opener of deer season, gun deer season. In fact, there's some up there right now. Gun deer season for Minnesota, where I would be up in Grand Marais this weekend, but obviously I'm not. I'm headed to Canada and Moorhead, Minnesota. But anyways, good luck to everybody. I will check in with you guys later. Moorhead, Minnesota. Well, I'm in North Dakota, and I have freezing rain. So, looks like I have about 3.5 hours to my destination of Minot. Why not go to Minot, North Dakota? I wonder if that's what their slogan is. Why not go to Minot? I just stopped at Moorhead. Got some gas. So yeah, that's the update right now. Driving in freezing rain. It is 30 degrees. Got ice forming on the windshield. So I'm going to take my time. That's all I got. Check in later. And why not? Why not? Well, my first leg of the trip is finally done. Took almost exactly 10 hours to get here. So I check into my room, and not sure why I booked something with a kitchen. I don't know if somebody's gonna cook for me or what the deal is. And then I walk in to my bedroom, and yeah, so whatever. I'm just gonna be sleeping for a few hours and getting back on the road about 3 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully get across the Canadian border just fine, and I will check in later. Good morning. It is just after 3 o'clock. I'm on my way to the border. Hopefully I get across. Hopefully they don't find out about my shitty past and I'm arrested and finally put in prison for all the things I did as a teenager. Who knows? Anyways, on my second to the last leg, I gotta meet up with the outfitter and the other two hunters at Walmart. Gonna meet up at Walmart in Saskatoon. Going up to Saskatoon. Anyways, I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Well, it's about 4. I don't even know what time it is. But I did make it through the Canadian border. It was nerve-wracking, but first time ever crossing the border, but I'm okay. I had to pay a $25 Canadian fee for carrying a firearm across the border. But other than that, pretty much no issues whatsoever. So now I got about 4 hours up to Saskatoon, and I'll be meeting at Walmart with the guys. So I'll check in Saskatoon. Bye. I just wanted to say real quick that I just realized right now that this is the first time in my life I've ever been to a different country, ever. And I already feel out of place. Speed limit signs, I don't even know how fast I'm supposed to be going or not be going. Everything's in kilometers. My GPS told me kilometers. I don't know what the hell that is, but eventually I'll get to where I need to be, hopefully. And I have not seen any gas stations. Nothing. I guess we'll find out when I get there. Later. Alright, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm almost to Saskatoon. Change of plans. Those guys wanted to shop at Walmart, and I guess they're done already. So I'll be meeting them at a gas station so I can fill up, and then we'll head up to camp, which is another hour and a half, I believe. A couple cool things on this trip so far. Since I've been in Canada, I've seen a couple coyotes or wolves. I'm not sure. It was dark. I did see a fox. I did see a mule deer cross the road in front of me. It was a doe. I've never seen a mule deer before. It was pretty cool. A dead, looked like probably a 10-point buck, whitetail. Huge. Nice, really nice rack. And I believe a moose carcass was in the ditch as well. So far so cool. Just now starting to finally see some trees. I've been pretty much ever since I got through the cities of Minnesota yesterday, it's been nothing but fields. So I'll be looking forward to getting into some trees. I'm assuming once we get north of Saskatoon that that's where the trees will be, forests and whatnot. Looking at a map, looks like I will be hunting the Prince Albert Forest. Prince Albert Forest. Yeah, don't ask me either. Anyways, I will try to check in later. We'll see what we're going to be doing once we get settled at camp. Hopefully shoot some guns. Definitely want to make sure I'm still zeroed in after this trip. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Alright, 1 o'clock. We stopped and had lunch just now here in oh crap, I can't even remember where we're at now. Glyson, Saskatchewan. And apparently we have another 2 hours we gotta go to the cabin. So it's gonna be quite the trip. We did talk, we're gonna get to camp and we are gonna shoot guns just to make sure the three of us are all on target. The other two guys, sounds like they, a couple older guys, one's from Florida, one's from New York. They're buddies, they come up every year to Saskatchewan. They've gone through different outfitters and whatnot, but they're gonna try to give me some pointers until they realize that I'm no dummy when it comes to deer. So they didn't really have a whole lot for me. Did make it sound fairly easy, so I guess hopefully they didn't jinx it, because I want to have a good hunt regardless. But so yeah, another 2 hours, we'll get to the cabin and we'll go from there. Later. Yes, I also needed to add, I just topped off with gas in Gleason at a full service gas station. Seriously, full service. Dead serious. I got out to pump gas and a girl comes running out, and I kind of gave her a weird look, and she gave me a weird look, and then I saw the sign. Like, oh, cool, I'll meet you inside. But I thought it was cool. Anyways, bye. Well, here I am out on a boat pier, canoe pier, whatever it might be, kind of pier. But there's a cabin up behind me through the trees there. So we have a bunk house. It's got 4 rooms. Each has a bunk. With a wood stove, refrigerator, a table, and then there's the main cabin where they're gonna be doing the cooking. Sorry about that. Doing the cooking and stuff for us. Just an unbelievable experience right now. On the way in, we drove an hour, I believe, up through the bush, basically on logging trails. Not even real roads, and then we parked, and then we rode back in 3.5 miles in a 4-wheeler to get to the cabin. So there's no car traffic. Lots of deer tracks, and we did see a bunch of wolf tracks coming in as well. So definitely excited to see what tomorrow and the rest of the week brings. But definitely worth it. Sitting all day. So far so good. I'm so glad I made this trip. It's long, a lot of driving, man, a lot of driving. But I think it's getting close to dark. I think supper's coming soon. So hopefully tomorrow I can post a video or pictures of Mr. Biggie. The rut is on up here, so we'll see what happens later. Well, finally got on stand. It's been a long morning, long ride back to this spot. As we pull in, there's already a deer on the bait pile. He's still there as we speak. I don't know if you can see it. Try again here. Yeah, maybe not. Anyways, I got 2 deer came in already. A couple small ones, so we'll see what happens throughout the day here. The bait pile's probably 50 yards away. I got a doe, or a small one sitting here about 20 yards away, literally standing there. They don't care that I'm here either. They don't care that the 4-wheeler came in here. Didn't affect them one bit. This one keeps looking off in the brush, so I'm gonna see what happens here. Well, 10:30, I have a BBD. This dude walked right down the trail to the blind, stopped, looked at me, and I'm gonna say probably 4 feet away. I knew he was big. I watched him. I was regretting not getting to be able to get a shot at him. He kind of worked his way off, and then I looked where he had come from. I saw a doe running, and then I saw a buck chasing her. I'm like, oh, there's another buck. I have seen 5, 6 different bucks already today. They've been just kind of
scent checking the does that come out. I've had deer on that bait pile the entire time I've sat down. There's been deer all over. The bucks kept coming in. They kept getting bigger and bigger. And this dude came in. Anyways, he went around and he went over to the bait pile. I was able. I'm like, I made a decision. I'm gonna take him. I said if he gives me a shot, he's going. I'm taking a shot. He turned broadside and stood on that bait pile, and I pulled the trigger. He hunched up and took a few feet and fell over. So I'm gonna videotape walking up to him so you can see same time as I did how nice he is. Big body. I know he had a big body. Nice, tall, tight rack. I don't even know how many points. I'm guessing 10. Let's go find out. Well, I forgot to videotape walking up to him. I was too excited. Big body. Rack is pretty nice. Nice long tines. Tight rack. A 9-point with the 9th point being kind of busted off. I'm happy. I'm super happy with that deer. I don't know if there's bigger deer in here or not. I have no idea. I know it's supposed to warm up next couple days, so I know the deer action will probably slow down. So I'm back in blind, and I have to check in at noon on the radio. So I'll let whoever know at that point. But I don't mind sitting here the rest of the day just to see what comes in. Hopefully not something bigger, but I'm still very happy with that buck. I'll post pictures soon. I have no service whatsoever here, so I will see what I can do. I'm interested to see what he weighs. I don't know if he's got a scale or not, but it's well over 200 pounds. It's a big body deer. All right, later. Come here. Can't find you.
Alright, just wanted to say that I'm on my way home. I'm on my last leg. I think it's around 12 o'clock right now. I'll be home by probably 7 or 8 o'clock, probably 8 o'clock. But yeah, just I had a freaking blast on my hunt. Even though I tagged out right away the first day, kind of wish I would have waited. Did see some bigger bucks at other sites as I rode around with the outfitter to take the other guys out to their stands. They wanted to videotape deer as well, but take them out to their stands and help bait the other sites. For a couple days we rode around and did that. Just got to see a bunch of stuff, a bunch of the woods. A bunch of the woods that he has that he outfits for. Just some great action. I mean, there were deer all over the place. Bucks are running stupid right now. I had a really nice shooter come within a few yards yesterday, right after we dropped a hunter off to a site for him to videotape. There's a hot doe, and he was on her, would not let her go at all. She was headed to the bait pile, and she was right by us, which brought him right by us. I just sat there and watched him for a bit. Same thing day before. I went to a different site, baited the site. Does walked past us to get to the bait that we just freshened up, and there's a buck that came in within a few minutes, and he was a really nice buck. So I guess I'm not really doing a commercial for this outfitter, but the two hunters that were there with me, they have hunted Saskatchewan hunts for 13 years. I believe this will be the 13th or 14th years doing this. It's a pretty cool story. Those guys, they've been hunting together since 13, 14 years old, and they're in their 70s now, and they go on these hunts all the time, I guess. One lives in Florida, one lives in New Jersey. Yeah, it was pretty. They gave me a lot of good advice to hunt the bush, they call it, I guess. But I couldn't have asked for better camp mates. Those guys were awesome. Those guys helped out a lot. Gave me a lot of good information, a lot of good advice. My only regret the whole time was that I tagged out so early, and I could have waited. I should have waited. Not saying I'm unhappy about my deer. It was a huge body deer, which goes a long ways in my book. But this outfitter, this Spiritwood outfitter, I'm telling you, next couple years he's gonna have some giants, and already seeing the work that's been put in to get those big bucks. But I'm already told to pencil me in for next year. I am coming back, so I could not have asked for a better time, a better hunt. Everything was exactly as I hoped for. Yeah, other than that, like I said, I'm a few hours from home, so maybe I'll post these videos for you guys to see. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just making videos, trying to chronicle my bucket list hunt that looks like it's probably going to turn into an annual hunt if God forbid I can still manage to do it. So we'll see what happens. I am already looking forward to next year. I'm off this week. Next week is a week before our gun season in Wisconsin, so I will be prepping for that. And I don't know, we'll see what happens there, I guess. But on a scale of 1 to 10 on this hunt, it was a 15. I'm not even exaggerating. It was an awesome experience.
That's all I got.